Hello everyone and welcome back to this Imperator Rome cannibal campaign, where we have finally managed to be technologically advanced more than, I don't know, a flock of brown bears. Do bears operate in flocks? Doesn't matter. In any case, we have all the stuff we need to actually start completing some missions now. We do have a couple of innovations here, so we might as well try and get them to be used as well. Anything in particular we'd like? Reduce governorship, we can just pick up for funds. I mean, maximum research efficiency, that's something I would normally go for. I don't think that's really going to be relevant here. Aggressive expansion impact. Guess we can go for that. We are going to be relatively aggressive. Let's go for some... well, we can just go for some discipline. There we go. And you, my friend, I need you to start moving your ass back home. Finally, you can come home after 20 years of wandering the wilderness. It's going to be great. All right, let's have a look at the missions then. The Amber Circuit. This task will take 730 days to complete. We have 250 gold. We have civic advances. We gain centralization, and then we apparently construct some random roads. Sounds great. In order to facilitate the smooth transportation of amber to and from our port in Kosk, Sutty is seeking to raise the funds required for building a road that will connect the settlements of the Amber Coast together. You go for it. Okay, and after that we can do riches beyond measure, and we can... oh shit. Oh, he doesn't have any money and he's going to die again. He's in poor health. How old is he? 67. Oh, for Jesus. Okay. He loses 200 gold. Well, he can't afford to do that. Okay, well, we're going to have to siphon funds here. And see if he can get some money. Ah, the curse of tribes. This is the worst thing ever. Oh, alright. Well, we're going to have to wait 2 years for that nonsense anyway, so ask for military access. Yeah, you can have military access, whatever. Doesn't really care. Also, could you stop starving to death in random lands here? That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, there we go. Very good. We've lost a bunch of people here now. Heresy. Yes. I agree, it is heresy. Right, you, my scraggly beard friend, are going to try and make sure that you have enough. You can retire with them. Cost 20 stability though. And then you're going to have some equally old person. Yeah, this guy here is... oh, he's healthy at least, so got that going for him. I'm sure I want to pay 20 stability for it though. In fact, let's get some sacrificing going. And stop starving to death everywhere. That would be greatly appreciated. Alright, well, we can get this done at least. And we can definitely do that one. That just gives us money. Which sounds like a great thing to do. Well, we can actually spend the money here. That's how generous we're feeling here. Jesus Christ, they're very good at deifying their people at the moment. Okay, couldn't care less. Alania is really bulking up here. That's going to be a very exciting fight. Unless they collapse. Which they don't seem to be doing at the moment at least. Tribal chief is 59, he's healthy. Alright. Alright, I approve of that. More discipline, experience decay. You know what, screw it. Let's get some really fancy armies going here. Oh, we only got one, okay. Very disappointing. That should be okay though. How are we doing? Do we have any troops in any... ah! We can almost start raising... oh, and Venedia does actually have some troops. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad. But that does mean that we are going to have to fight Valania sooner than I expected. We'll go with more pop simulation here, I guess. How are we getting on with the mission? Almost there. How are you getting on with money? Oh, you do have enough money now. Okay. Just need to make sure that you don't die. Ignore the barbs. 13th of June. Okay, so we've got 2 more months. How are you getting on? Where are you? Ah, wandering through there. Having the time of your life. Almost tempted to create another one then. I mean, apparently in Venezia here we should be able to create something. So we got 11 people here. We'd need more Androphagians, of which we have very few in this one apparently. Not sure where all of these ones are then. We have some over here. Up here, is that still counting as it? Yes, we do have some Androphagians here. All see very, very thinly spread out though, unfortunately. What about you? Okay, this looks like something we can work with. It's literally only Androphagians there. Alright, let's see what we can drag together here. There's literally only Androphagians here. Interesting. Can we move any people there? Okay, let's shift these ones over here. Ideally, we'd want more people. Can we move any people over here? Not from Zagaras, from somewhere else. Okay, we here have some here. Okay, there we go. Migrate the crap out of those ones. Very good. And then we'll go and colonize this area here, I guess. There we go. Okay. Although our indomitable kinsmen excel at many things, we can admit that our engineers are not as advanced as others. Yeah, that is true. We simply do not know as much about construction techniques as some other kingdoms or republics do. This undeniable fact makes the construction of a road throughout the province of Ilmando Superior all the more noteworthy. Although it was expensive and stretched our expertise to its limits, we once again achieved the impossible. Excellent stuff. We have constructed some random roads. And we have become blessed. Very good. Right, now we need to import stone to our capital, which we are going to do immediately before some other nonsense happens. So I guess buy to the thing. Give me some stone. Yeah, we can get that some Roman stone. I will do the Cannibal city. In a benevolent gesture that would be remembered in the annals of the Androphagians forevermore, Sutti volunteered to single-handedly pay for the construction. I thought he was single-handedly going to build the city. Good job. A true Androphagian capital, one that would rival the rich and prosperous cities of the Mediterranean world. Never before in their history had a tribal chief ever done such a thing for the tribes. The Androphagians were used to raiding and pillaging cities and not building them. But Sutti decided that this must change. When asked by the elders if we should name the city Satatopolis, he just laughed and said that our capital would be known by the insulting name given to it by the Greeks. The majestic city of Androphagopolis will be my true legacy. Excellent. Good job. Okay. So with that, we can do riches beyond measure. Slowly but surely, we have become the undisputed masters of the amber trade. The prices that are set in the markets of Androphagopolis have become the standard throughout the civilized world. Ships from as far as Alexandria have sailed to our waters in order to barter with our merchants directly. A testament to the prestige of the Androphagian people. Yes, give me cash. The booming amber trade has made our people richer than they have ever been, and some of the eldest living among us lament this fact. They claim that the influx of wealth will make our people forget proper Androphagian virtues, making us soft and weak like the nations that we have destroyed. I mean, this is undoubtedly true. These voices are drowned out by a growing chorus of revelry and decadence. Foreign wines are being consumed, scrolls are being read, and silk garments are appearing in the marketplaces of Androphagopolis. Holy Christ. Alright, well, we've done that one now. Hunger for brains. We need 50 ships and we need 3 academies here, eh? Well, let's get the academies going. And we probably do want a fortress in the capital as well. And apart from that, maybe a cheeky little marketplace. Sounds great. We do have free province investment, so let's get some pop capacity going there as well. And the Crimson Horde. Change the name to the Crimson Horde. Are we going to change the color as well? Although Sati has had his fair share of detractors, many of the voices that complained the loudest about the command of the fearsome warrior are now lying prostrate on the floor as the sound of the drum fills the air. All have been summoned to Androphagopolis in order to swear oaths of loyalty to the ruling family. Never before in our history has anyone accomplished what... Well, he didn't do that much, to be honest. And under the rule of the Cadotid, we have conquered and destroyed all that stood before us. No longer are we a backwater tribe living on the outskirts of the world. We are a horde with a name that is feared as far away as India. We have burned the cities of our enemies and plundered their encampments, and our people have feasted on the flesh of their enemies. The world trembles before the riders of the Crimson Horde and his tribal chief. Gain 50 stability? Change his flag to the bloodstained banner of the Crimson Horde. Sounds great. Okay. Sweet. Ah, yes. The Crimson Horde. Beautiful. Alright. So we need a crap ton of ships here. So let's just build to it then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 25. Not sure. Right, well, we'll leave it like that for now anyway. And what do we need here? We need to pillage at least 2 cities in the Taurica region. Well, that's Alania. Okay. And we need to make rival on the leader of an enemy country and challenge to a duel. Hey, Scythia. She's got 8 martial. What's my martial? 4. Aha. First of all, let's... well, you're no longer siphoning funds, are you? Oh yeah, we have a modifier here now that he's losing a bunch of money. Okay, let's hold off on that, then we'll see. Governor of Scythia. Okay. We'll shove someone else in place there. No one's angry. We'll put you there. You seem reasonably competent. Right. Get your ass in position and get settling. Colonize you, sure. Beautiful. Now we are pretty much the same color as Alania though, which is clearly not acceptable. We do need to crush him. Infrastructure improved. Excellent. Get another one going there then. More pop capacity, please. Go over and start doing this one, I guess. Alright. You are almost home. Excellent. So, yeah, we need to just go and pillage 2 cities in the Taurica region. And then we can invade Scythia. So, I mean, how much do you hate me? He absolutely hates me. We do not have a CB against him. Might as well fabricate one then so we don't lose any stab. This, I guess, is the best one we can do. So let's go for it. Start fabricating a claim over there. Do you have any allies or anything? We have a tributary, which is the revolt here. Interesting. We'll see how that goes for you. Yeah, don't go and fight those ones if you don't need to do it. Okay, and we do still have one more, right? Yes. Let's go for an import route. Why not? There we go. Barbarians are gone as well. So the question then is where to go from here. These ones, no, that one actually has 2 in it, so, but okay. Oh, hang on. You keep going, the rest of you. Get over and start colonizing these ones. It's very hard to see anything over here when we're logged, when we're zoomed in though. Right, more imports, eh? We can start going for woad. Just to make everyone happy. So let's do with that. Let's get rid of you and let's get some woad going. Oh, we already had woad. Okay, let's cancel one woad. And I guess we can go with, I mean, some more grain then, I guess. That'll do. Okay, great. Settle here. Oh, these ones actually have some people living in them, so that's nice. Okay, that's you gone. So as far as population goes, we got the 1,000. He's got 1,657, so it is certainly spicier to go fighting him. He doesn't have any allies though. What's his tech? 2. We're on 2. Same tech. Clearly our troops are superior though. And I'm sure we'll have more money than he does. There we go. Okay. That's all that's sorted. We're still building a crap ton of ships. We're still building that one. But I do think that since we do need to actually go and pillage things. So... Actually, who's your... they all have more martial than we. We are really weak and puny. And we can't seek treatment because he has no money anymore. Alright. Go influencing then. What about you? Do you have any... You're pretty shit. How about this guy? Burgundia. Burgundia, I would like to make you my rival and I will challenge you to a duel. He's agreed to a duel. We gained a bunch of stuff. While Sati is often busy most days steering the ship of state, this doesn't mean that the tribal chief ignores insult to his integrity. It's a good thing then that Sati has set aside some time to settle matters of personal honor. Our people rejoice in knowing that our ruler has not forgotten how to fight. Great. Trial by combat. Oh, we can have someone else fight for us? No, I'm gonna fight personally. Weapon of choice. I'm not sure if that matters. Clearly we're going for an axe. There's a deeply satisfying crunch as Sati's axe cleaves through the armor and flesh and bites into bone, and from the blood-curdling scream that escapes this guy's lips, you can tell that it hurts badly. But there is no time to pause. Your enemy somehow kicks you back. Oh no! Knocking you to the ground, and lifts his axe over their head with both hands, bearing down on you with all of their remaining strength. It seems that this guy is going to try to end this now. The moment of truth is here. Surrender? No, we'll keep fighting. It is dreadfully silent outside of the small ring where the two combatants are fighting. There is mostly a droning of flies, a buzzing undercurrent that is punctuated with the occasional scream, or the splattering sound of gore being released onto the earth. The sun, uninterested in the affairs of mortals, watches pitilessly from high. He received a devastating wound in the face. Yeah. Get wrecked. We've been fighting for months now. This is great. It is going to be a beautiful day, clearly, and the breezes are gentle and the sun shines brightly in the sky, an impartial witness to the gathering crowds below. Sati is standing across from his opponent, axe in hand, waiting for an opportunity to strike. It was clear from the steely-eyed look on this guy's face that Sati was in for a tough fight, but this is what was expected. Suddenly, there is a shout, and all conscious thought recedes, consumed by the primal urge to survive. Sati stepped forward and swung mightily, a crimson horde battle cry bursting from his lips. His organs are spilling out. Alright, get wrecked. And yes, we will get money. Come on then. An outcome that no one could have predicted has come to pass. Somehow, the duel resulted in a draw. Still, no one can claim that your honor has been sullied, as you have fought bravely before gods and men. You begrudgingly admit that you have a newly found respect for this guy, AK. There are not many who have crossed arms with you and lived to speak of it afterwards. I don't know, we're pretty shit at this. Alright, how's he doing then? He's got arthritis, yeah, we're both pretty shit. Thought his guts was spilling out on the floor, game. What happened to that? Alright. The Wild Hunt. Brought by Tribal Chief to start an event chain. Kind of feel like we should go and beat up. Well, it's going to take a while to get down there, isn't it? Sure, we'll start this one. Sati is hard at work at Androphagopolis. Slowly drowning under a sea of imported correspondences that needed to be addressed yesterday when there's a firm knock on his door. It is KC and KV dressed in full hunting kit. Behind them in the courtyard, a scruffy pack of dogs are yapping and wrestling with each other, and there are about 20 people milling about, some on horseback, but most standing on foot. Apologize for disturbing you, Sati, but some of us are leaving to head out into the countryside for a few days. The festival dedicated to the goddess of the harvest is almost here, and it's customary for us nobles to go hunting in honor of this sacred event. What do you say? Okay, that sounds wonderful. Let us leave immediately. Oh god. Game, calm down. Now that Sati has agreed to join the hunt, it has been decided that the party will ride out to a hunting lodge that KC keeps near Ludak. The pace is kept leisurely and there are ample opportunities for conversation on the road. Sati rides along KC and KV and the conversation runs the gamut of life experiences, childhood, marriage, battles fought and battles lost, the nature of the gods, the price of real estate in Androphagopolis, anything and everything that can be discussed in polite society has been broached. Are we polite society now? I am disappointed.
When the party stops to make camp that evening, the discourse continues around a crackling fire with wine and grilled meats keeping the atmosphere jovial. Despite knowing the case for years, Sachut can't remember the last time they had such a lovely conversation. Are we friends? Alright. Well, I mean, this episode is getting a bit late now, long now. So let's get all of these things up and running. And we'll get you all marching over then to... we can put some of you down there, I guess. Not the ships. Rest of you start moving down here. And then we'll be ready to go to war with Alania. We'll see how much they are going to produce in terms of troops. Main thing is we need to get down there and actually start sieging that down. So we'll see about that. Should be fine. Alright. We gain Brave. We gain Claim on Scythia. And then we get Morale of Armies for 120 months. Okay, great. Well, with that, I am going to call this an episode here. So as always, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.